So folks, a new report just came out with some big details about the next Superman movie. It sounds like the story won't be just focused on Superman and Lex Luthor fighting each other. There's a bigger twist involving a character called Ultraman. This new information explains why the movie was once called Superman Legacy. The idea is that Superman's legacy or reputation is at risk and people are starting to doubt him. So here's how it goes. Lex Luthor is working on to frame Superman, making people think he's a bad guy. Apparently Lex has managed to create a Superman clone. This clone has same DNA of Superman's, but is not classic bizarre villain, and he's not exactly Ultraman either. This version is more like a mix of different bad guys from Superman comics. He's wearing a mask, he's wearing a big dark suit that hides his face, so people can't tell him who he is. Lex points to him saying, look, there's an evil Superman. When people see this clone causing trouble, they believe Lex's story and start doubting Superman. We even seen some set photos where Superman seems to be under arrest and the police or some authority figures are after him. So it seems like Superman will spend much of a time in movie trying to clear his name and show the world who he really is. The clone causing all this trouble has sparked an identity crisis for Superman. Lex has everyone convinced that Superman isn't trustworthy, and this clone is making things worse. The twist here is that although it's not exactly bizarre storyline, it has elements of Ultraman, a character from another universe who is usually an evil version of Superman. This story combines parts of different villains, but still feels like a classic Lex Luthor plan. Lex is all about to mind games and manipulating people, and this storyline has him framing Superman as the ultimate bad guy. This setup for the movie also includes a lot of side stories, like an alien invasion and Justice League team known as the Justice League International. It sounds like a big movie with a lot of pieces, and we'll have to wait and see how it all ties together. But it's an interesting direction to take, with Superman trying to protect his legacy and reputation while dealing with the clone playing with his reputation. In the end, Superman's journey in this film might redefine what it means to be a hero. Facing not just villains, but also the people's doubt him brings a whole new angle to the story. The stakes are personal, and it's not just about saving a world this time. It's about saving his place in it. It'll be exciting to see how the movie dives into this fresh approach. Overall, the story sounds intriguing. If they pull it off well, it could be a new kind of Superman movie that shows a different side of character. Superman Legacy was fitting title, as it seems to really dive into idea of what Superman's name and action mean to people. And this storyline brings a lot of fresh dynamics, including Superman going against someone who exactly looks like him, which could have a big impact on his relationship. There's something powerful about seeing Superman questioned not just by villain, but by people he's trying to protect. As fans, we might see a deeper side of Superman, one that has to fight just to prove who he is. But what do you think of the new plot? Does it sound like a solid story? The storyline is definitely a fresh take on Superman. Like, as I said, it's more like exploring his role as a symbol and how easily that image can be shaken. It's not just about physical battles, but about Superman fighting for his legacy and proving he's the hero that world needs. The idea of clown wrecking around with his reputation and Superman having to restore his reputation as the entrance feeling to this whole plot. You know, this is very interesting that they are trying to go above the classic and basically cliche standards. They want to show something way more deeper than just a physical fight. Actions. They want to show Superman being doubted by people and he's trying to get back his reputation. Fighting and showing people who he really is, and showing people that villain, which is basically Ultraman but different version of it. Fighting with him. This is something very big. I'm so down for this. Like, I'm more like a, Batman fan, but this can be something, if they can pull it off well, it will be worth watching for real. So that was the video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And if I didn't mention anything in this video, I'll be happy to hear it from you. See you next time.
What is that?
1300 AD, they called this man
hero from the sky. He was prophesied to have destroyed the evil